I think the great thing about being in the Middle East, and maybe this has been the Middle East's role for the past 1,000 years, is really in the middle of everything. And then you put that physical centrality with the concentration of capital here, and you see everything here.
Ian, thank you so much for being here with us today. We are in Abu Dhabi, and both of us are new in town. Would you like, please, to introduce yourself and a little about your organization?
Ian Cohen. I work for the Abu Dhabi Pension Fund. Joined very newly, as you said, 3 months here in Abu Dhabi. First, want to thank you for running the conference. It's been a great conference here. And yeah, Abu Dhabi so far has been great. I'm very happy to be here. Our pension fund is, one of the significant fund investors, based in the region. We're an international investor. We invest across funds and co-investments. And I am in charge of the real assets platform, which spans infrastructure and real estate.
I mean, you've super well experienced in real estate. You've operated in different regions. And now you're here in Abu Dhabi. I mean, one of the most, they keep saying the capital of the capitals, but there are some challenges related to that, as well as it is, of course, a really attractive place.
Yeah.
What's your view on this, comparing this region to other regions where you have experience as well?
Look, I mean, I think the great thing about being in the Middle East, and maybe this has been the Middle East's role for the past 1,000 years, is really in the middle of everything. And then you put that physical centrality with the concentration of capital here, and you see everything here. And that has been, I was previously based in Asia, and we had a very focused view on Asia. Here you're seeing everything, and then you couple that with the the government and the country's interest in being at the forefront of everything, whether it's capital formation, data centers, AI, investing broadly. I mean, obviously, many of the largest investors of the world are based here. And so you're getting, really this confluence of, the ability to access everything, but not only that, but this willingness and interest in being at the forefront of investing. I mean, that's why I wanted to be here, and it's an exciting place to be.
And when it comes to ADPF, what are the areas where you see ADPF growing?
I mean, firstly, as a fund, it's a very rapidly growing fund, and we represent the pensioners in Abu Dhabi. It's a platform that's benefiting from the young population, which is contributing to the pension fund. So the pension fund itself is growing. I think, it's interesting because I had a conversation today around direct and indirect investing, and we had a program of direct investing, and we're always supportive of, the local initiatives. But I think the interesting thing now is that you don't have to go direct, because many GPs are now coming and investing in the region and in Abu Dhabi specifically. And so obviously the fund is growing, but interestingly, as a source of investment opportunities, the GCC and Abu Dhabi are growing rapidly as well.
Oh, that's a good point, because we've had several international players here today, and some of them, especially Europeans or Americans, they have their offices here already, or some of them are considering moving here if that's the right step, right? Or which means not only looking this place as a place to raise funds, but also some of them consider investing in this region.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I think it's become more compelling I think people always thought about having offices here or flying out to raise capital, but we're increasingly seeing GPs come to us with platforms in either living or industrial for the region.
Well, we're glad to have you as part of our community. And my last question is, what role you think a GRI can play in this ecosystem, which now involves GCC as well?
Thank you for the conference today. Not only, having the opportunity to meet GPs, but I think the opportunity for the LPs to meet and discuss the issues they're facing. And we had some time separate from the GPs. I thought that was a powerful opportunity and appreciate that as well. I think those opportunities will continue to grow. And maybe probably not over the near term, but maybe over the medium term, I think you're going to see other sovereign funds also investing in the GCC by virtue of following their GPs. And so, I think that's probably another opportunity for growth here.